Hi, how are you doing this Monday? It's Monday, it's a new week, a new day. Time to get something amazing happening, right? Every day should count. Every day should be like, better than every other day that went before it. If we could only make that happen in this 24th century, in this technology age of technology. I've been saying, I started my social media campaign saying we're moving away from the age of industrialization, which is for the past 125 years. That's what mankind has been living in, and now we're moving into the age of technology, right? And I've been asking the simple question. So all I'm doing is saying, what are we up to with our life? What are you up to in your life? What am I up to in my life? And how should we live in this 24th century? 25 years. Next year is going to be 25 years already gone in this 24th century. A quarter of a century already gone. What are we up to in our life? So, I was thinking, the greats of ancient times, even the greats like Socrates and Homer and Shakespeare and Napoleon, whoever, think of any, even the Emperor of Rome, Constantine, whoever it is, the King of England, King James I, whoever it is, think of anybody. They would have been amazed to live in our generation, in our age. Do we realize that? The amount of things that we have at our fingertips, that we can do so much technology, so many tools, so much knowledge abounding on the face of the earth. 8 billion people on the planet. And what are we up to, each one of us? This is something I want to provoke everybody's thought with as I do my social media thing hopefully every day, every so often or something. So I thank you for indulging me in these long videos, but we are putting out substance. So let me talk about what I am up to. I'm about substance. Style is important. Everybody says to me, "Oh, Sean, you need to have good style and stuff." By the way, my name is Sean Michael Samro, because my profile on TikTok doesn't say that. It says the Qualped Life. Qualped is the brand that I developed. So this is what I am up to. I'm a writer. I knew from very young age, as a teenager, I was so into books. I loved reading. My hangout was at the National Library. And, I enjoyed reading literature, and I got deeply involved in literature over the years. And what I find is my gifting. Everybody has a gifting. Everybody has a passion. Everybody has a purpose that inspires you, something that really gets you going. Which for me, it's reading and writing. Very simple. And so I knew very early in my life that I would be a writer. And I became a professional writer. I became a professional journalist. I always mess up this word, professional. I became a professional journalist and did quite well in my career, I must say, by God's grace. I was able to become a media entrepreneur, founded a national newspaper in Canada, started up 2 or 3 media companies that did quite well. So now I decided that at this age, I'm older, I decided that, long ago, since I was a teenager, I knew I would be writing books. But here's the thing, Shakespeare, indulge me as I talk about me. I know everybody wants to hear about how our social media posting would benefit you, but this will benefit you if I just tell my little piece first. So Shakespeare 500, 600 years after Shakespeare wrote his plays, Hamlet and Romeo and Juliet and Julius Caesar and all these great plays that we still study in school and university and everywhere, and still the plays are still being enacted all over the world, in every language, in every nation. What Shakespeare did, which is different from everybody else, Shakespeare invented his own stage. He bought his own stage. He built his own stage for his own plays, and he wrote his plays for his own stage, Stratford in England. And he put on his own plays. He even acted in some of the plays himself, but he built this whole platform himself. And when I decided way back, like this was maybe 25, 30 years ago, I'm that old, I was very young and I thought I want to write books. And eventually I would get out of journalism. I love newspaper writing, but the newspaper industry dived and it's not going to recover, the print newspaper industry, even online. Even Huffington Post is not, as vibrant as it used to be. So I decided to go into books. But here's the thing. I decided that I'm going to follow Shakespeare's example and build my own publishing platform. So I've been doing that over the past say from 2016 to now, so for about the past 7 years, I've been full-time into building this publishing platform under the brand of Qualped, or the Qualped Life. It's a full lifestyle, but it's also my publishing platform. And so we invented a publishing platform, myself and my shareholders in my company, Qualped Corporation, registered and based in Canada. We have 200 million shares, and we're hoping to go on the stock market one day with a brand new publishing platform which is developed. We also upgraded on books. So books technology did a lot with music and movies, but not books, right? So books were invented in ebooks were invented in 1971, before the internet, by a guy named Michael Hart in the United States, since 1971. So what, 50 something years ago. And nothing has been done with books since. Apple tried, Microsoft, Google with Google Books, Amazon, of course, started out as a book company. All of them failed to innovate and bring technology to bear on the most, the smartest, the most intelligent device known to man, which is the book. I took all those research over the years, working with even professors at university who were on my research team in the early days, and we invented an upgraded so-called ebook, which is Simsbook, Simple Multimedia Smart Book. And so we invented our platform, publishing platform called Qualped, which is the brand. And then on top of that, we're going to have these multimedia smart books. So an upgrade, a huge upgrade on ebooks, not boring, flat, one-dimensional PDF documents, more than that. And then on top, part of Simsbooks would be author assets. So if you author a book, of course, it's a substantial work, and it's very smart and intelligent, and you can add author assets to those things, like courses, masterminds, merchandise. You have a book out, you can do a number of things with it. The book itself is hardcover, softcover, print copies, plus the audiobook, plus the ebook, plus this, and all of it coming together with videos and background music and everything to make the Simsbook. And on top of that, I was fortunate enough to be able to invent a new genre of writing, so I experimented with these things over the years without really publishing. I have like 10 or 12 books already written in rough format, the manuscript, on my computers. But over the years, I've been working to develop my own publishing platform instead of using traditional publishing out there, like many authors still do, and invent the new form of the book, which is the Simsbook, and also invent a new genre of writing. Which is a combination of literary journalism, which I love, short story, which I also love, and the personal essay. So I put these three are my favorite go-to short form of writing, and I brought the three together, so fiction and non-fiction mixing. It's basically literary journalism with a narrator element to it, but also with symbolism and literary devices, as in the short story. So that genre I call spelge. You're going to hear more about these things eventually. So what I'm up to in my life is a new genre of writing, a new format for the book, which is called Simsbook, Simple Multimedia Smart Book, and a new publishing platform called Qualped. Now I'm working to put these things together and get them out there into the public, eventually go on the stock market. We have our own AI that we developed. We have our own cryptocurrency. Hopefully we can trade our books eventually with our own cryptocurrency, Cupid, and also Quai, which is Qualped Writer AI. We have Qualped.life. You can find Quai AI, which you can use to write books as a life coach and as a personal development assistant. So that's what I'm up to in my life, and I just wanted to put that out there. And let's see how we can. My value to you is that, to the world, is that everybody should write and publish a book. In the 21st century, we should move the world to that place where people are not living to survive and just satisfy their basic needs and wants, but they self-actualize. They live at their aspirational self. They have tertiary concerns rather than primary concerns, where they have their Simsbook published with author assets, and they're living their life fully. Okay, so look out for my next video. Take care.